So let me talk about kind of how I discovered this stuff and how I developed this trust hacking method. Um, if you've ever jumped into a problem kind of enthusiastically thinking this one is going to be easy, only to find out that what you really saw was kind of just the tip of the iceberg, that's kind of how it went. And like there's entire television programs that that kind of have this as a central theme. My wife loves this show called Fixer Upper, and I think it's Chip and Joanne. And basically, if you've ever seen the show, or if your spouse watches it or whatever, like they buy these like old houses in nice neighborhoods, and they go into the project and they're like, all right, this should be easy. And then inevitably they run into like a big problem that they didn't see, and they have to figure out, how to fix it. That's kind of how it went when I started doing this work. And in the beginning, before starting this firm, it was quite bad, right? I had just sold my business, quasi.com. I decided to start a new one, jibecast.com, both software companies. And I raised $1 million, a little over, in venture capital for that company. And some things didn't go perfectly. They went really, really bad, actually. And we ran out of money in that business. And I needed to pay the mortgage. That's the reality. And so, I had some skills in other areas, sales and marketing primarily. And so I decided to start a consulting business. And so at the time, I really worked with anybody that needed help. And I committed to really getting results and focusing on results only. I transitioned that into a marketing and advertising agency and had the great opportunity to work with some really big clients like Comcast and Volvo, and also had some local businesses too. And through that process, I was introduced to a couple local firms, RIAs. And when I first started working with them, like things didn't work as I thought they would or hoped. And the reality was that marketing in a regulated industry with all the compliance challenges really is a challenge. And that kind of the traditional stuff that I was applying to my other clients really was just not working very well with them. And so I had to go back to the drawing board, right? And I've seen this over and over and over again, where a lot of financial services firms hire kind of a generalist agency or marketer to help them with their digital stuff, only to come to find that what they tried doesn't work. And I've seen that over and over and over again, and I personally experienced it myself. But like I took a step back and really committed to understand the market and the client. I decided to figure it out because it was super important for me. I'm not one of those people who, if something breaks, I'm not like, oh, it's broken. I'm going to be like, all right, well, I know there's a solution here. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to find the answer. And that led to really the discovery of something new. Some of you may have seen this picture. I was invited by one of my mentors to join him on a trip down to West Palm on a private jet. That was a lot of fun. And so what we do here is it's not hyper theory. I've risen to the top of many internet marketing groups. We are experts at what we do. We've been doing this for a while, not just in this industry, but other industries too. And through this work, we developed a new client attraction system called trust stacking.
If you would like to learn more about Castor Abbott or watch a free training video that explains how we've helped over 300 financial advisors and counting, click the first link in the description.